All right, we want to take a look at section 2-3 where we want to solve for a variable. This is going to take more than just one or two steps. Now, as I've always said, get all variables on one side, get all numbers on the other. Personally, I look at it and I say, hey, are there any variables that need to be moved? Yes, that's who I take care of first. In this case, on the equal sign right here, to the left of the equal, we have 3n. To the right, I have 2n. Makes more sense to me to move the smaller variable. That's how I always start. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going to move the 2n by subtracting 2n from both sides of the equation. That gives me n plus the number 2 equals, that goes away right there, 8. Now it's just, hey, get n by itself. You got all the variables over on the left, so move that number plus 2 over to the right. How do I move it? I subtract 2 from both sides, and I get n equals 6. And I could check it out. Does 3 times 6 plus 2 equal 2 times 6 plus 8? Well, that's 18. I get 20 on that side, 12 and 8, 20 on that side. That is the value that makes that equation true. And that's what we're trying to do here, finding the missing value that will make the equation true. Problem 2, 4n minus 6 equals 2n plus 4. So I'm like, hey, I got 4n's to the left of the equal, 2n's to the right, so I want to get all my variables together. So to me, it makes the most sense to go ahead and subtract 2n from both sides of the equation. This gives me 2n minus 6 equals, that goes away, 4. Now I'm like, okay, what do I do now? Okay, you got all your variables to the left, but that number negative 6 needs to go over to the right to be with its 4. So we're going to add 6 to both sides of the equation. That now goes away on the left side because it moved over to the right, and I have 10. And now I say, hey, okay, I got all my variables to one side, all my numbers to the other. I now need to take care of getting n by itself. So I'm going to get rid of multiplying by 2 by dividing both sides by 2. And that will give us our final answer of n equals 5. We can plug it back into the top. 4 times 5 minus 6. Does that equal 2 times 5 plus 4? That's 20 minus 6. That's 14. That's 14. Yes, it works. I know that my answer is correct. Number 3, 5n minus 1 equals 2n plus 11. So I'm going to move my variables because I have 5n to the left. I have 2n to the right. So let's move the 2n over. So I'm going to subtract 2n from both sides, show my work that I'm taking it away from both sides. That gives me 3n. Take away the number 1 equals, the variables are all gone there, and I'm just left with the number 11. Now I want to get all my numbers over. Well, your variable 3n is here to the left, so move that number that's with it off of that side over to the other side. Goes away. 3n equals 12. And now, how do I undo that multiplying by 3? We're going to do the final step of dividing by 3. So I get n equals 4. I can plug it in. Does 5 times 4 minus 1 equal 2 times 4 plus 11? 20 minus 1, 19. 8 plus 11, 19. It checks. We're correct. There's problems 1 through 3 for you.